Hola y bienvenidos a la clase de español. Hoy vamos a aprender palabras nuevas para varios lugares que se van a encontrar en países latinoamericanos. So we're going to learn new vocabulary for different places that you would find in Latin American countries. Fancy word for that is topography. Lakes, rivers, mountains, all that fun stuff. Then we're also going to add some new verbs. And you might want to practice adding those to your verb flat book from last week. That would be a great challenge. So here we go. Try to say the words after me. El lago, el lago. We have Lake Chelan near us, so you would say el lago Chelan. Las montañas, las montañas. Hay muchas montañas aquí en el estado de Washington. We have a lot of mountains in the state of Washington. El país, México, Chile y España. You may have noticed in our song this week that country names sound different in English than they do in Spanish. So in English, we would say Mexico, but truly, if you lived in Mexico, you would say Mexico. Chile, España o España. Now, we also heard in our song England called Inglaterra, and we heard Russia called Rusia. So, learning how native Spanish speakers say the names of countries is very important. So, another fun example is New Zealand, Nueva Zelandia. I hope you guys get to travel and experience all these beautiful countries someday. La selva. La selva means jungle. El mar. El mar. The ocean or the sea. El río. El río. Aquí en Wenatchee tenemos el río Columbia. We have the Columbia River right here in Wenatchee. La isla. La isla. The island. La playa. La playa. The beach. Now, you might also notice that there's a lot of sand on the beach. The word for sand is la arena. La arena. Here is the beginning of our new verbs for this week. Our first verb is lavar. Lavar las manos, lavar los platos, lavar el carro. And you're going to remember that the verb changes form based on who is doing the action. So if I were doing the action, I would say yo lavo los platos. If you were doing the action and you're my friend, I would say tú lavas el carro. Okay? So remember to change that verb. This is called the infinitive form of the verb. Change that based on who is doing the action. And remember, our AR verbs end in o, as, a, amos, an. And that goes with the yo, tú, él, ella, usted. Those are all the singular ones. Then we have nosotros and ustedes, ellos, o ellas. Okay? If you want to review last week's video or continue to write this in your verb flat book, that would be a fantastic idea. Buscar, to look. Buscar. Ella busca algo. She's looking for something. Cantar. Tres niños cantan. So three children sing would be tres niños cantan. Or you could say ellos cantan. If it's a group of boys and girls, we would say ellos. If it was a group of just girls, we would say ellas. Nadar. Los niños nadan. Nadar. Caminar. La mujer camina. con su perrito. Caminar means to walk. Bailar means to dance. Bailar. Ellos bailan. Ellos bailan. Escribir. Oops. Ella escriba. Ella escriba. Escribir means to write. Trabajar. Ella trabaja. Ella trabaja means to work. Oh, my favorite. Leer. Él lee el libro. Él lee el libro. Hablar. Esta muchacha habla. Hablar means to talk or to speak. Jugar. Estos niños juegan. Now, you may remember from last week's video that this is a stem changer. This is a little bit different because instead of just chopping off the AR ending, we actually change this U to UE, and it would be juega or juegan. Ellos juegan. Yo juego, tú juegas, él juega, nosotros jugamos, and ellos juegan. So the only time that it does not change is in the nosotros form. But most of the verbs that you're going to see are just regular verbs, and you won't have to worry about stem changing at all. Pintar, pintar, él pinta. Dibujar, dibujar. Esta persona dibuja. Comer, el bebé come espagueti. Comer means to eat. All right, great work, you guys. That is all of our new vocabulary for today. Please make sure you listen to the song and try to sing along. This is one of my favorites because it just talks about all the beautiful things that you're going to find as you travel the world. And if you ever get a chance to visit Mexico, it is so incredibly beautiful and the people are wonderful. So enjoy that song. Great job learning these new vocabulary words, and you'll get more practice doing this as you do your workbook pages too.